All right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Let's get back into it. What's going on, chat? We're gonna continue where we left off last time. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Like I said, we're gonna continue. Hopefully OBS don't be on crack today, and we can make it do what it do. But yeah, I think let me do this. Let's get back into the. Let's go ahead. What is up? It's me. Think we might start playing in first person. Think that's what we're gonna do. Start playing in first person. Frame rate catching up. Let me see. Yeah, we might play it first person, but oh yeah, we got a mission from her. We got to find stuff. I think it's scattered all across. What's this? You see all the stuff we have to do, right? But we're gonna jump into the side quest so we can finish the main quest. We got to find. We got to find the warden's cousin and somebody else. So we got to find the way up into the bridge. Yeah, I like first person better today. We're gonna play first person today. Got to find the way up there. Only way I see up there is this bridge right here. We need 3 engineering points. Let's see, will it start acting crazy? Okay. Since this is broke, we need 3 in engineering. Disabled. Hey, wait. We could talk to him and
I
use
know
his
I've been
points,
pushing to
right?
find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but voided. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Yeah, but not now, bro.
No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low, couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Resistance is a mite strong. It wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
So what
We
happened,
worked
bro?
hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. Figure you say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony, it's getting harder to argue an opposing view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
What are you hoping to
If
get
it
out
weren't
of
for
this,
Zeb,
bro?
I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
We're not doing that right now. We're doing this. So we can't get up there right now. Let's go try to get this other one. This other person. Do we go in here? Where was that? Is that the void? Okay, yeah, we've been in there. That was the doctor. What's this? Is this a new spot? This is. Yo.
You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Hey, calm down, bro.
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, "Gee, nice weather we're having today."
Gee, nice weather we're having today. Bro. We supposed to be some... Yo.
Not unless your talent for interruption matches
We
your
got to
knowledge
put
of
some
lifting
stuff in,
mechanisms.
I bet I can
Like
figure
it's
it
that
out.
easy, huh? All right, let's see you try then.
Stand back and watch a master work.
I was being sarcastic, you ninny. I wouldn't trust you near a macrowave, let alone a system capable of deploying incendiary devices. Go do something that's not being in my way. Look at a cloud. Touch some grass. Imagine that'll keep you safely occupied a while. All right, baby. It's just me and you again.
So we can't do
Your upper story
nothing, bro?
must be more damaged than this launcher if you're back tugging on my ear again.
We got off
I'm
on our
here
own
to do
foot.
a job, not make friends. Maybe I'd feel differently if so many people's lives didn't depend on me fixing this system. But no use moaning over what ain't. If only I hadn't misplaced my repair manual last week. This would have been a cinch.
You know what? Yeah, tough break. I don't want to help you, bro. What else around here? How do we miss this? What does engineering do? I don't want to put nothing in engineering right now.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits they said community.
Yep. Community.
Let's see how this melee look. Let's see how melee attacks look. Okay. We find a sword, we good. We are good if we find a sword.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
So we don't have a dodge like last time.
Or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal,
This stretch runs
approach
between Fairfield and
slowly
the Eastern
and
Forward
quietly.
Operating Base.
If the animal
North of here
senses
is North
danger,
Abandoned Chapel.
it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptons wandering around.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire.
So this look like an outpost.
I don't even want to think about the damage those crapples are gonna do to my machine. Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Hello, and goodbye.
Okay, well forget you too.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fight.
What's this? Oh.
Fighting to a stop.
Dangerous enemies with skull. Okay.
Dangerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Hostiles near.
I'm not sure he was an enemy.
I heard that. I'm not ready to be
Enthusiastically
downsized.
neutralizing unfriendlies.
Let's just run, bro. We can't fight them.
Ready to assist with agents' health needs.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
We found another town. What the hell? I think we might need to start putting stuff in engineering. Because I don't think we can get in this door over here.
Entering a confrontation state. Maintaining your battlefield stamina. You are dying, which is not advised at this time.
Who's shooting me, bro?
Protocols not yet charged.
A little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed.
Oh, shit.
Unit is concerned for the commander's well.
Here we go with this crap. Okay. Feel like we can take the animals on. Feel like the hell. Feel like we can take the creatures on more than the humans. Oh, that's why. Yeah, third person is better. Third person is way better. Perfect days, okay. Why would I waste a perfectly good lockpick? Oh, that's why. Perfect good day.
Engaging combat protocols.
Yo, okay. Companions are
Emergency
ass.
protocols ready.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Bro, okay, companion.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Where the other thing go, bro?
Commander, you are dying. Advised.
Bro, you useless, bro. Let's get with it.
Entering a confrontational state. Protocols not yet charged. Health benefits available at your request.
What's one of them? Okay, that was that. Go find bullets now. Ooh. Yo, is all of this sweet stuff? So we don't have a wait.
Can't it wait, Commander? At least until we've talked with.
Hey, what went on in here? So there we go in here. Yeah, we have to find those books and take it back to that lady. See? That quick detour we made took. Yeah, something in there, bro. See, this make me want to do first person. Well, we got a loot box. Spacer outfit. I mean, we probably could sell it. Yo, this town is deserted, bro. Needed that. At least we got a bunch of health items. Oh, I think I see. Once all of this get full, we can't pick up anything else. Ew. What's this? All these grenades. I see. Not gonna lie, I like this one because I'm the sheriff. Oh, that's dope. What's this?
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. A motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hunt the crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. It seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
This looks like the place. Law, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Bro. Guess that's the only way in. Oh, that's that poison stuff.
Confronting threat. Standing by with life support.
Trigger finger's still tired! The idea is to kill them.
He led us into a trap, bro. The companion. Oh, we do got this.
Body's there. You look.
The Earth, the word. Wow, yeah. What? No, we don't want that flaw. I mean, we can take the flaw. We can get 20% more damage on auto mechanicals. But we also take 20%. That plus 20%, we'll find a way to survive with auto mechanicals. We have armor and all of that. Let's do we take the flaw? 'Cause 20% is a lot. We could actually get one shot. Nah, we're not gonna take it.
Well,
Yo, this who you was talking about, bro?
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
can imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
I don't really want to know your friend, bro.
Zed,
Introduce me.
this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So you're the one responsible for the severity of Niall's injuries. You ordered him to remain behind on a fruitless recovery effort.
You weren't there, bro. Oh, I don't like your tone. I don't like
I
your
never
tone.
did perfect my bedside manner. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Oh, somebody's in trouble.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console.
That's cool. I don't have no questions for you, bro. How do we get in here, bro? So that's the only way in. Oh.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off in the light. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without permission. Once you report to the Vigilant, I'd be happy to speak freely. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Like me, right now. Towards your head.
We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons.
Florida Wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's
Where
splendid.
did y'all come
I was
from,
tempted
bro?
to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon. You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right. Well, don't let me keep you.
So I'm guessing his room is upstairs.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the protector.
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient.
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
For now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Is a fellow subject
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Let's negotiate a fee. Now we talking.
What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradox.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
And lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. Least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south, but do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all.
Farewell now.
Let's just find this chick.
You've returned.
Produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust
What the?
ecosystem.